Okay, so we've been running the Academic Studies with Football programme now for 2 years. We started with 3 students. We've now got 22 students on the programme. So what the students can do, they can study GCSE, they can study A-levels, they can study International Foundation programme, and they mainly do their studies in the morning and then football in the afternoon. Some students do football every day, some students do maybe 3 or 4 days, depending on their programme. And what we find is that they're getting a really good quality of education and excellent opportunities with their football training. And I think that's why the programme is so popular. And because you can take in students of varying abilities, it gives them that opportunity. If they love football, they can develop their skill. If they're really talented, they've got the chance to really progress with their football as well. So on a daily basis, they do their lessons. They might be doing GCSE, so they might do English and maths and then maybe business or science, something like that. If they're doing A-levels, they choose 3 subjects. They mainly do business, economic, maths, or they might do the sciences, say biology, physics, chemistry, that kind of combination. And if they do foundation, they've got a number of options open to them: the business pathway, the engineering pathway, we've got science pathways as well. So we're really very flexible on what we can offer. And as I say, in the morning they do their lessons, and then in the afternoon they do their football. And any lessons that they would miss with their regular class in the afternoon, they actually have catch-up classes as footballer group. And for some classes there are distinct classes for the footballers. So we have a kind of a mix and match to suit everybody, because what we really like to do at Abbey is everyone's an individual and we want to tailor the programme to them. And that's what's really important for us in terms of making sure the students are happy and that their programme is niching together well, because academics is really important. It's really important for people to have both things going on, as we all know, because sport is not always reliable for people moving forward into the future.
Well, the benefits of the football course are that they all love football, so they get to sort of play every day, which is what they want to be doing. But like Liz said, they're still getting their academic studies in. They tend to, the boarding house, they all live together, so they're all in the same flat, so they can sort of be a positive influence on each other, study together, make sure they're getting the right nutrition together. If they're not old enough to live in the boarding house, they live with host families, and they tend to put the footballers with host families who are also interested in football, so they can sort of talk about football together, watch matches with the host families, go to matches. So yeah, they're all there.
Yeah, and the beauty of having 22 students, as Mark says, is those who live in the boarding, they all live in the same flat and they get on so well. So we've got students from Nigeria, from Korea, from the Netherlands, from
Panama.
So we've got boys from all over the world, all here for the same reason. Yes, for football, but also for education, to learn English, moving forwards to get to university hopefully, and they all understand kind of what each other's going through, and they all kind of support each other in that way as well.
They love it.
They
absolutely love it. And yeah. I think what's really good is that we look at their academics, but we also look at how the crossover into their football is. We give the parents reports on how they're doing academically. You at International House give them reports on their football, which are really detailed, give them targets. It's so the parents, they get a comprehensive information about their child. And I think that works well. The students love it. I think the fact that you have the kit, they all turn up, they register with their tutor. They have specific tutors here as well, and they've got their kit, they're all in their red outfit, and they're there and they register and they sit down when they're working and studying, all kind of ready to go to football. There's a real camaraderie, I would say, between them, and I think that is really, really positive. And they're very good and disciplined students, and they've learned to be on time. They've learned they come in for early bird study in the morning rather than staying later for twilight. It's all these things. They build up these different skills for a student, which I think makes them a more rounded individual moving forward. And so the feedback is great. I've not had any negative feedback at all. And that's quite unusual really in the scheme of things.
And I think the football programme, as well as teaching them obviously the football skills, is teaching them English through the being exposed to you guys. And it's also, as Liz said, it's teaching that rigour and that respect They are always punctual. They are always where we want them to be, when we want them to be, and yeah, absolutely, they absolutely love doing lessons in the morning and football in the afternoon. It just works so well for them, for these boys. I would love some girls on the course, so I would love to get a little group of girls going. Girls football, obviously, as we know, is a growing sport. And that would be fantastic if we could do exactly the same with a little group of girls.
Yeah. So I think it's added richness to our programmes, richness to our college community, and I think the integration between the students is fantastic as well. And I think that we are really contributing towards the development of some really super individuals going forward.
Hi, I'm down here on new training facility, which is state-of-the-art facility, brand new 3G here, and a brand new changing facility just behind me. Now, what will the boys on our Manchester Academy be doing down here on a daily basis? Well, they'll be coming down here with our coaches, and they'll be training, looking at their fitness, looking at their speed, agility and quickness, looking at their team play and looking at their individual skill. Here on the Academy, we try to make sure that we develop every player as an individual and develop them in the team, looking at setting achievable goals for every player, not only as the team, but for them to progress on. So that's whether they just want to be a better footballer and be able to go back home to their country to play at a higher level back there, or whether it is that they want to progress on to the professional game here in the UK. So an ideal opportunity now with this brand new facility to come down here and train and be at your best.
I really enjoy it because the combination between school and sport, for me, it's perfect. Because of football, I can rest my mind from studying. I can reset myself. I got offers from University of Nottingham and from Queen's Mary in London. I decided to take course in politics and international relations. Maybe it's not very connected with business, but it's something I want to do, and I'm really interested. So I decided to take this road. Yes, I think like this combination, for me, it's very important. Because throughout my life, I was always in sport. I always was connected with sport. I had like football, skiing, tennis. So if I didn't really take the football course, I don't think I would have such good results that I have now. I think I'm very happy with the progress I made from the beginning of the year. I mean, everybody can progress in this environment, in my opinion. So it was like the best opportunity I could get, and I'm really happy with football as it is. I'm really lucky, and I'm really happy that I'm finished. I finished here in Abbey.
Hi, Pete and Mick here from IHM Manchester Football Academy. We're really excited today because we're taking a look round our brand new training facility. So we're going to be looking at how these facilities can help the coaches and the players be absolutely the best that they can be. So Mick, you've been in here before, had a look round. What are your feelings?
Well, it's a brand new facility, so to have top class facilities like we've got here, it can help the players and the coaches to perform to the best. When we have a look round, you'll see it's modern and brand new, and all set up ready for elite performers to be in here. And can focus on being at their best as the training and playing.
Fantastic. Well, let's have a look. We'll show you why we've chosen this facility for our players at IHM Manchester Football Academy. Hi, so you've by now seen a little bit of the facilities that we were really keen to show you, and you'll have seen that this is a brand new facility, and that means that our squad are getting the sole use of this initially because we've got some fantastic features to show you later on. We're going to go out and have a look at the 3G pitches there, and you'll have seen that this is actually a centre that's used for Taekwondo GB, and so we've got a gym, there's some excellent changing rooms, and let's have a look and show you why this is going to have such an impact on the IH Manchester Football Academy squad.
Hi Daniel, thank you for joining me. First of all, introduce yourself and where you're from.
My name is Daniel Ugundari. I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, I'm 16 years old. Oh, wow. I love Abbey so much. I like the school. I like the whole system of how like the classes are so small, so the teachers can really interact with the students. So it's very nice, honestly. And then I just like how we're free. We have the liberty to like do what we wanted, not like we're caged. And then we can also play football alongside. So it's great. Academics, football, everything. So it's nice. Very good. Before I came here, I just wanted to come and work on my technique because I want to go pro, and I think this has done me very well so far, and I hope that I can just stay on it because it's amazing, honestly. So yeah. Well, first of all, I think it's more in Nigeria. It's more about aggression. It's like more rigid. But here is more about like technique, about close control, trying to beat your man not only with pace and strength but with ability with your ball, and of course the weather. Yeah, so that's the difference. Well, I noticed that once I came, physically I was good because I came from Nigeria, but technically I was appalling compared to everyone. So I like how we train every day, every weekday, and like I'm just improving my skills, my close control, my close passing, my long passing. So if I can now mix that aggression with the technique I'm learning here, I think that'll be good. That'll be great. Firstly, since I'm a Liverpool fan, it's been but the experience has been amazing. Going to the training centre where people that have trained there have gone on to go pro, and I get the privilege to I have the privilege to train there, so that's amazing. Training with Darren Fletcher, champion. Oh man, that's just amazing for me. It's the midfielder. I'm a midfielder, so it's great. It's great. It's honestly great. Of course, definitely. No, it's surpassed. It's surpassed.
Surpassed your well,
I didn't expect it to be like this, man. I didn't. It's amazing.
Excellent. Well, it looks like your session's started, so
yeah.
thank you for talking to us, and we'll catch up with you again very soon. Good luck.
Thank you so much.